What's going on, Nerd Army? Guys, welcome to the newest segment here on NerdManDrew called Questions from the Multiverse. Now, the questions that I will be asking in here are questions that I have been left throughout the years here on YouTube about different comic book related stuff. Questions from the multiverse can be anything, so if you guys have questions, make sure you put them down in the comments down below. And before you do anything else, let's make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell, join the notification squad, and you get hit up every time we release a new video. So without further ado, this week's question. Now, this week's question is, who else has been the Sorcerer Supreme? Now, this is a great question because the Sorcerer Supreme is not just Doctor Strange. It is a title that has been passed down for years and years and years and years. Like, this has been passed down since the beginning of time when magic was first created. Now, this is not just a title they give away to everyone. This is a title that is held by the Dimension's strongest magical practitioner. When someone becomes the Sorcerer Supreme, they are imbued with the power of the Vishanti. What this does is it makes them completely immune to every single disease and also gives them immortality. But it truly only makes them functionally immortal. Now, they can actually still die by massive trauma, something they can't heal themselves or get healed by somebody. They can die still, but it takes a massive amount of trauma to really kill a Sorcerer Supreme. We have a few different people that have been Sorcerer Supreme over the years, so let's go through the main ones that I decided to list. Now, there are some other characters that I really couldn't even find any information about or really didn't seem like they were that much of an influencer into the history of the Sorcerer Supreme, so I kind of left them out. But I got all the main ones on here, so let's check them all out. Now, to start the list off, we have Agamotto. Now, Agamotto was the first Sorcerer Supreme, and obviously the person that created the Eye of Agamotto. The stories go that Agamotto was born from a single tear from the Earth goddess Ashtur. By the Stone Age, Agamotto was already at the rank of Sorcerer Supreme. Being the strongest magical practitioner in the dimension, he was actually ranked the Sorcerer Supreme at about 1 million BC. That's a long ass time ago. Now, the title has been passed to many people, but next it actually did go to a mermaid from Atlantis for a short time, and then to a sorceress, Aisha, who's actually an ancient relative of Storms from the X-Men. From there, it was passed to Merlin. Yes, I mean King Arthur's court Merlin, that guy. Yeah, big blue hat, white guy from Sword in the Stone. Yeah, that Merlin. This magnificent sorcerer did hold the title throughout the entire 6th century. So, Merlin was the baddest mofo in the dimension for about a century. Now, the 16th century would bring on someone pretty interesting. That would bring on Hiram Shah, who is actually an ancient descendant of Sebastian Shaw, the Hellfire Club member. Now, Hiram was actually involved in the Salem witch trials. He was responsible for killing hundreds of witches over the years, when in fact he was an all-powerful sorcerer at the time. Kind of ironic. What a dick. Dick move, Hiram. Now, the 19th century would have a pretty crazy thing happen. The title of the Sorcerer Supreme would pass to a young Native American warrior named Kushala. Was special in one way. That's because he was imbued with the spirit of vengeance. Yes, Ghost Rider, baby. A Sorcerer Supreme has been a writer. Now, here's one that didn't really do anything for me, but I had to throw it in because it just jumps off the page at you. That is Isaac Newton. Yes, the English physicist at one time is listed as a Sorcerer Supreme. What the hell? Love you, Isaac. Boom, apple in the head, boom. Now, the next one in the line would actually go to the Ancient One himself. Now, he is the one that is responsible for training Baron Mordo and Dr. Stephen Strange. He is the one that hands Stephen Strange the mantle, and he is the predecessor to the greatness that is Stephen Strange. Now, the next on the list is Doctor Strange. He would take over the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme after the demise of the Ancient One, and he would take the mantle and carry it into the forefront of some of the greatest storylines we've had ever. Doctor Strange is a phenomenal character and has carried that mantle like a G for years, but he eventually did lose it and someone else took over. Now, the next one in the line would be Dr. Voodoo, who would actually gain the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme when Stephen Strange was deemed no longer worthy to carry the mantle. Now, Agamotto would actually appear during a storyline with Dr. Voodoo, and Dr. Voodoo would ultimately sacrifice himself to take down Agamotto, save the world, and take him out permanently. Now, I have to mention that Loki, Laufey's son, who actually was Sorcerer Supreme for a short time, I do have to mention him, but yes, he did hold the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme for a little bit. Now, those are the main hitters, main heavy hitters from the list of who have been Sorcerer Supreme in Earth 616. That is our normal universe. Now, there are other Sorcerer Supremes that are pretty freaking crazy from other dimensions, but we're not going to get into those. We're talking about the 616 Sorcerer Supreme, the mainstay universe Sorcerer Supreme. So, guys, let me know what you guys thought about this list, and are you surprised by any of the people on it? And what do you guys think? Who is your favorite person that has been Sorcerer Supreme through the list? And I know mine, I'm probably going to say Isaac Newton. He was awesome, even though, I talked about him for this long. But guys, this was a cool video to make. I really did enjoy doing it. And make sure you guys submit your questions for the next video of questions from the multiverse. Make sure you submit your question down in the comments down below. And also, guys, any other videos you'd like to see, put them down there as well, and I will get to them as soon as I can, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Patreon, Twitter, and all other social medias. Everything will be linked down in the description down below. Also, go and get some of our merchandise from our Teespring page. I will have that link down there as well, guys. Make sure you guys tune in for the next episode, and I will see you next time right here on NerdManDrew. All right, guys. Peace out.
Yo.